It all started approximately 4.5 billion years ago, when a large cloud of dust and gas, known as a nebula, collapsed under its own gravity. The cloud then spun and flattened out into a disk, the sun forming at the center. The disk's outskirts spun out and began to form what is now our solar system. The sun is a star made up of 70.6% hydrogen and 27.4% helium. Layers of the sun. The sun is made up of layers. The first layer is the core, which is the center. The second layer is the radiative zone, which is where energy is carried outwards by radiation. The convection zone is where energy is transported. The fourth layer is the photosphere, which is actually the deepest layer we can observe directly. The fifth layer is the chromosphere, and it actually gets hotter as you get farther away from the sun, and if you get closer, it gets cooler. The sixth layer is the transition region, which is a narrow layer between the chromosphere and the corona. And lastly, the seventh layer is the corona, which is actually the hottest layer, and it produces all of the heat and light we can see from Earth. Sunspots are temporary spots that appear on the surface of the sun in areas that are much cooler than other areas. They occur over regions of intense magnetic activity, and they usually take place in the photosphere. The sun is at the center of our solar system, all the other planets orbiting around it, but it is actually not the center of our galaxy. It is off a little bit to the side. Earth receives solar energy from the sun. This energy travels in rays. Some we can see and some we cannot. Only a small part reaches Earth because most of the energy goes off into space, but this amount of energy is just enough so that we can provide energy for many things. The tilt of the axis and the Earth's orbit around the sun are responsible for the seasons. The hemisphere receiving the most direct sunlight experiences spring and summer, while the other experiences fall and winter.